Just want to pop in the video real quick here. Epiccw's Wild June 22, launching June 1st. 30 days, 30 videos. Super excited to record those videos and have you guys check them out. So that starts June 1st on the channel. Hello and welcome to today's video. Today, we're here and we got a special video for you guys. We're doing a ranking list, but a little different. This is sports Mount Rushmore. Okay, this is the best athletes. Okay, top 4, not in order, just top 4. So I feel like it's impossible to put in a specific order these 4 because, well, they're all different sports. You know, you can say somebody's the best, but I don't think you can say specifically a best athlete. I think you can say a best 4, but again, you're not ranking them, you're just saying these are the best 4. So let's get into the best 4. My ranking list, we're going to start in the NFL. We're going to start with Tom Brady. Some achievements I got written down here, some notes. Again, 7 Super Bowl wins, 3 MVPs, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, and also being part of the all-decade teams in 2000, 2010s, both those decades. That's pretty impressive. And, of course, the 100th anniversary team and 15 Pro Bowls. Those are all some pretty big stats. And those are just things that people haven't done that. You know, you haven't had somebody as a quarterback win that many Super Bowls. Anybody's never won that many Super Bowls. Like, winning 7 championships is impressive. And to continue at a high level at the age that he is. What's it, 44, 45, something like that? Is very impressive. To, you know, last season, he was in the MVP race. You know, I feel like should have won in the 2021 season. So it's one of those things that, like, he was right there in that. So to still be at that high of a level at his age, very impressive. The next one, we're going to jump to Formula 1. And I'm just going to have this as racing and motorsports as a whole. I'm going to have Lewis Hamilton. 7-time champion. Only one other driver in F1's done that. And 7 championships in, you know, major racing series. F1, NASCAR, IndyCar. 7's the peak. You know, IndyCar, the most championships nobody has a 7. NASCAR, the most championships nobody has a 7. F1, the most championships nobody has a 7. But what Lewis Hamilton's done with those, you know, in that time of those 7 championships, which again, not many people in those categories in motorsports. 103 wins, of course, is at the time of recording. He may have more. Who knows? 103 wins, 103 poles, 183 podiums, 59 fastest laps, and all those besides, I believe fastest laps are the all-time records. So, you know, if you're coming out here and most of your records are either tied, you're first, or second, you're in a really, really good spot. And I think that I'd take Lewis Hamilton in a car in most racing series. He's done things that you haven't seen other drivers do. I mean, you think back to 2020, the British Grand Prix, finishing with 3 tires for the whole lap. I think in that field, there's only one other driver that's going to do that. Everybody else is pulling off the side and they're done. The only other driver that I could think of doing that could be Max in that situation. But I think that Lewis doing that and still winning the race, I mean, you could see he was struggling to the last corner, but to hold on and win that race with Max charging on soft tires behind him was very, very impressive. And I don't know who else you would put in that position. Next, we're going to jump to the Olympics overall, and specifically Michael Phelps in the Olympics. Now, Michael Phelps has obviously killed it in the Olympics with 28 medals, 23 of them being gold, and also the most gold in an individual event, 13. The most medals in an individual event for 16. Like, that's some wild stats. For somebody to win an Olympic gold or even an Olympic medal is impressive. But to come out and win 28, that's wild. And to consistently do it, like, it wasn't, over a short period of time. He did this from 2004, Athens Olympics, 2008 in Beijing, where he set all kinds of records, 2012 in London, and 2016 in Rio. Like, all of those years, he came out and earned medals and killed it, especially in those first three. I don't think Rio he did as much, but those first ones, especially Beijing, that's the one that it was like, okay, this guy's here. So, again, the Olympics for most sports are the pinnacle of it. Especially most sports in the Olympics. I mean, I think some of the other ones have like X Games, maybe, like a snowboarding type event, maybe. But for most events in the Olympics, the peak, the pinnacle, is the Olympics. And to come out and get 28 medals in the Olympics is absolutely insane. Our final one of the top 4 here on our list, it's got to be Michael Jordan. 6 NBA championships, 5 MVPs, 6 Finals MVPs, 14 All-Stars, being named one of the 50 best players and 75 best players in those anniversary teams. His number retired with 2 different teams, the Bulls, the team he played for, and the Heat for some reason. Honestly, I think every team should retire number 23, though. Let's be honest here. 10-time scoring champion and 2 Olympic medals. Michael Jordan is the most globally recognized basketball player. Only player that comes close is LeBron. 6 championships in 8 seasons, 2 three-peats. Easily could have had those 8 if he didn't stop playing and go play baseball for 2 years. He definitely could have won 8. That Bulls team is something wild that we've only really seen early 2000s Lakers and, Warriors in about 2015 when they had their first win until, 2019 now, wherever you want to put the end of that dynasty. I still say the Warriors are still going, but still, in that time, even those teams didn't compare to that Bulls team and Michael Jordan playing there. Turned the Bulls from a team that existed to a team that is one of the most winningest teams. The Bulls only have 2 teams more chances than them, the Lakers and Celtics. So what Michael Jordan did for that team and what he did for basketball. Like, there's so many things that Michael Jordan's done. Owning a team to his, Jordan brand with Nike. Like, what other player is going to have their logo on the jerseys that all the players wear? I don't remember which version, but one of the versions of the jerseys that the players wear have the Jordan logo on it instead of the Nike logo. What are the players going to have their logo on it? Like, Michael Jordan is the best basketball player ever, and I don't think that's something you can argue with. There was who didn't want to be like Mike, back in the 90s. Everyone wanted to be like Mike. So, there you go. That's that. That's my top 4. Tom Brady, Lewis Hamilton, Michael Phelps, Michael Jordan. Those are my top 4, Mount Rushmore athletes. Let me know down below what you think, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
What's good, y'all? It's Wanyá. I do art. Follow me on all my socials. Instagram, Etsy. That's about it.